and I hope everything goes well.
Appreciate it. You have a good day.
You too. Okay, who's next, Miss Gregory?
Do Linda Lovelace or Charles and Martin Lovelace.
All righty.
Yes. Would you close that door, please?
Good morning.
Morning.
Ms. Lovelace, could I get you to raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, Ms. Lovelace, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Charles Martin Lovelace. Do you recognize that as being his last will and testament?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go to the signature page and ask you, is that his signature on that document?
Yes, sir, it is. He had a beautiful handwriting.
Yeah, and after the date he made this will on February 5th of 2020, did he ever change it or revoke it?
No, he did not.
Okay, go right ahead, Ms. Gregory.
You're Linda Ann Lovelace, and you're here today to probate the estate of Charles Martin Lovelace. Yes, correct. Prior to coming to court today, you had an opportunity to read the proof of death and other facts. Yes. And all those statements are true and correct to the best of your knowledge. Yes. We're asking the court today to name you as the independent executrix of your husband's estate. Yes. Nothing further.
All right, let me know when it's notarized.
Right. Need you to sign your proof. And sign your oath.
Lovelace, were you sitting in the room when I gave Mr. Hernandez the instructions?
No, I was not. I'm sorry.
Okay, so she's going to notarize those. I'm going to sign the order admitting your husband's will to probate, authorizing the county clerk to issue letters testamentary that will give you authority to act on behalf of the estate so that you can marshal the assets of the estate and deal with financial institutions, real estate title companies, and so forth. Please make sure that you cooperate with Ms. Gregory in getting her a listing of the assets of the estate because she has 90 days from today to file an inventory with the court, okay?
Okay. Notarized, Your Honor.
All right, the order is signed, and y'all let me know if you need anything. You take care of yourself, Ms. Lovelace.
Okay. Thank you.
Take care.
And then Denise Horton. Or
Okay,
Johnny Horton.
Tracy Bullion as the witness.
Yeah. Right here. I'm good, and you? Stacy. Yes, you may. Yeah.
Good morning.
How are you?
Good. If I could get you both to raise your right hands, please. I don't know what happened to Ms. Bullion. She is frozen. All right. Ms. Horton, you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started and hope that Ms. Bullion gets unfrozen. But Ms. Morton? All right, Ms. Bouillon, if you'll raise your right hand, please. You'll need to enable audio. I cannot hear you. We're not having any audio with her. All right, Ms. Horton, do you recognize this as being the last will and testament of Johnny Richard Horton Jr.?
Yes, sir.
Okay, do you recognize that as being a copy of his signature to that document?
Yes, sir.
And after the date he made this will on December 10th, 2009, did he ever change it or revoke it?
No, sir.
And it's my understanding that you're attempting to probate a copy of this will today because the original of the will was lost during Hurricane Harvey. Is that correct? Okay. I still have no audio with her. Hmm. Tell you what, Ms. Gregory, why don't you go ahead and get Ms. Horton to sign her proof of death and other facts? Ms. Bouillon, can you hear me?
What I did is.
Ms. Bouillon?
He wants her to call into the court. They're not getting any audio on her. And this is,
Now?
yes.
Yeah, we got her.
Okay, can you hear me, Ms. Bouillon?
I can, thank you. I'm sorry, it was working earlier.
All right, if you'll raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call shall be the truth, so help you God?
Yes,
Okay, Ms. Bouillon, I'm going to hold up on the camera what purports to be the last will and testament of Johnny Richard Horton Jr. You see that?
yes, sir.
And I'm going to go to the witness page, the attestation page, and ask you, is that your signature on that document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and likewise on the self-proving affidavit, did you also sign that?
Yes, sir.
And the document purports to have been done on December 10th of 2009, and I take it at that time that you were above the age of 14 years, and the declarant, the testator, was above the age of 18 years. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
All righty. Ms. Gregory, any questions of this witness?
I have none, Your Honor, other than I'm not present to notarize her document, so I'll need her to sign that and get it notarized and back to me.
Okay, so you have been provided with a statement of facts.
Yes,
Okay, is everything in that document true and correct?
yes, sir.
Okay, if you'll make arrangements to sign that before a notary public and get that back to Ms. Gregory, please.
Yes, sir.
And thank you so much for showing up today. I hope everybody has a great week.
Thank you.
All right, bye.
Your Honor, I don't believe I've shown you the notarized. Well, it doesn't matter, I guess, if you don't have all of them, does it?
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to sign it until I get the statement of facts. So whenever you get them all together, just call me and I'll stop what I'm doing and sign it for you, okay?
You're the best.
All right, you have a great.
Thanks, Judge. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, looks like Ms. Beckham.
It up and turn on my video. There we go.
Good morning.
Morning, Judge.
Okay, Mr. Feimster, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, if you'll raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, Mr. Feimster, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Jonelle Feimster. Do you recognize that as being her will?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go to the signature page and ask you, is that her signature on that document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and after the date she made this will, which it shows to be May 19th of 2003, did she ever change it or revoke it?
No, sir.
All right, go right ahead, Ms. Beckham.
Thank you, Judge. Mark, would you state your name for the judge, please?
Mark David Feimster.
And Mark, Jonelle Feimster was your mom, is that correct?
Yep.
And prior to today's hearing, I emailed you some documents and asked you to take a look at them before our hearing today. Were you able to do that?
Yes.
One of those documents is titled Proof of Death and Other Facts. Did you review that document?
Yes.
Did you find all of the information in it to be true and correct to the best of your knowledge and belief?
Yes, ma'am.
And then the other document I sent you was entitled Oath of Executor.
Yes.
And did you read that document and understand its contents?
Yes, ma'am.
And you know, when you sign that document, you're telling the court that you're going to carry out the duties of an executor and take care of the affairs of your mother's estate. Is that right?
Yes.
And we've made arrangements after court today for me to come to where you are so that you can personally sign those documents in front of me and I will notarize your signature. Is that correct?
Yes.
All right. That's all I have, Judge. I'll pass the witness.
Thank you, Ms. Beckham. So, Ms. Feimster, once she's notarized those, I'll sign the order admitting your mother's will to probate, authorizing the county clerk to issue letters testamentary. You'll use those letters to show your authority to act on behalf of the estate so that you can deal with real estate title companies, financial institutions, and so forth. Please make sure that you cooperate with Ms. Beckham in getting her a listing of the assets of your mom's estate because she has 90 days from the date I signed the order to file an inventory with the court, okay?
Okay.
All right, I hope everything goes well. Ms. Beckham, let me know if there's anything you need.
All right. Thank you, Judge.
I'll have
Thanks,
a
sir.
great week. All right, looks like.
Yeah, I'm real curious to know after the COVID epidemic is over, assuming it ever is, that whether we're going to have an option, you know, if the client lives in Louisiana, are we going to have a Zoom option for them?
Oh, I bet you will. I mean, this has got to be easier for this man too. To just knock these things out some quicker. Instead of shuffling people in and out.
It's not showing all of your face. I was just trying to get it where it
Oh, okay. Mine.
show you better.
All right.
Okay, how do you say that? Where are you, Mr. Quigley?
I'm in my office with, I'm sorry, you can't see me.
Oh, okay, that's fine. As long as you're there. I heard your voice and I saw another square. All right, do you say it Blome?
Yes, very good.
All right, Mr. Blome, if you raise your right hand, please. You
Okay,
solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God.
I do.
Okay, Mr. Bloom, I'm gonna show you what purports. Well, they're switching me around. What purports to be the last will and testament of Dorothy Dutchman? Do you recognize that as being her will?
Yes, I do.
Okay, and I'm gonna go back to the signature page and ask you, is that her signature on that document?
That is her signature, yes.
Okay, and after the date she made this will on August 12th of 2019, did she ever change it or revoke it?
Not that I know of.
Okay, I know this name. Has this name been involved in another case in this court, Dorothy Dutchman?
It has. I mean, I just became guardian of a Down syndrome son or stepson she had. And that wasn't that long ago, probably, I don't know, maybe a year ago, 6 months ago. Time's flying.
Okay, I knew the name from somewhere.
Yeah, Zach had handled that, I think, but that should be why you know it.
Very good. All right, go right ahead, Mr. Quigley.
Mr. Bloom, I understand you read this proof of death and other facts, and to the best of your knowledge, everything in here is true and correct. Is that right?
Yes.
Very well. That's all we have, Your Honor.
Okay, go ahead and get him to sign his proof and let me know when it's notarized, please.
Okay.
Mr. Blum, once you sign the proof and your oath and they're notarized, I'll sign the order admitting your mother's will to probate and authorizing the clerk to issue letters testamentary that'll give you authority to act on behalf of the estate.
Okay.
Please make sure you cooperate with Mr. Quigley in getting him a listing of the assets of the estate because he has 90 days to file an inventory with the court, okay?
Okay.
The proof has been notarized, Judge.
All right, I heard the notary seal, so you've been signed and you're good to
Okay.
go.
Okay.
And I hope everything goes well. Mr. Quigley, let me know if you need anything else. Y'all have a great.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you for your time, Judge.
Yes, sir. Okay, Mr. Black. Good morning, Mr. Black.
Good morning, Your Honor. How are you?
I'm doing well. And are you Mary Ann Angel?
Yes, sir.
All right, Miss Angel, would you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, Miss Angel, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Elsie Mae Dennis. Do you recognize that as being her will?
Yes.
And I'm going to go back to the signature page and ask you if that's her signature on that document.
Yes.
Okay, and after the date that she made this will on August 21st of 2018, did she ever change it or revoke it?
No, sir.
All right, go right ahead, Mr. Black.
Thank you, sir. Ms. Angel, you have reviewed this proof of death and other facts you have before you. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
And it's your testimony to the court that all the facts stated herein are true and correct,
Yes.
especially including the statement that you're familiar with the financial affairs of your mother, and your testimony is that all of her debts have been paid,
Yes, sir.
and that we're probating the will as a muniment of title to give you title to the home.
Yes.
All right, can you get her, do you have a notary available, Mr. Black?
I will notarize it, Your Honor.
Okay, let me know when it's notarized, please.
Sign their full name, please.
After the hearing, we'll talk about my schedule. I
Yes,
was
sir.
originally planning on taking off that week, like from,
Yes.
Notarize, Your Honor.
you notarized?
Yes, sir.
All right, Mrs. Angel, I have signed the order admitting your mother's will to probate as a muniment of title. Mr. Black will guide you through the rest of the process. I hope everything goes well, and I hope y'all have a blessed week.
You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Take
Take
care.
care. Ms. Thorne.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Good morning, Ms. Thorne. Just give me 1 minute.
Of course.
All righty, so you have Ms. West, Chloe West, and Michelle and Hunter Stutes with you?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, if you could get them into the camera view, please, so that I could
They're all
administer the.
separate, but I can do 2 at a time and then 3 at a time. Are you in there?
Yeah.
Okay, who's who?
Michelle Stutes.
Hunter Stutes. And
All right, if y'all will raise your right hands, please. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call shall be the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I am going to hold up what purports to be the holographic will of Donna Stephanie Lindsay West. And so, Ms. Thorne, I'll let you ask whatever questions you wish. if I need to bring it back a little bit.
Okay. Michelle, are you familiar with Donna West's handwriting?
I am.
And have you seen the document? Have I shown you the document that the judge is holding up?
You have, yes.
Do you recognize this as being Donna West's handwriting?
Yes, I do.
I have a proof of subscribing witness or of decedent's handwriting in front of you. Have you had a chance to review it?
I have.
And is it true and correct?
It is.
Perfect. Please sign. And Your Honor, I'm a notary. I will notarize in 1 second.
Very well.
And now, Hunter, are you familiar with Donna West's handwriting?
Yes.
And have you had a chance to look at the document the judge is holding up?
Yes, I have.
Does that appear to be Donna West's handwriting?
Yes.
Have you had a chance to review the document I filed with the court on your behalf?
Yes,
Is everything true and correct?
it is.
Will you please sign? Wonderful.
Okay, you want to go over to Chloe West?
Yes, please.
All right, good morning. If you'll raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause should be the truth so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay. There, do you recognize that as being the handwriting of your mother, Donna West?
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. And you've been provided with a document called a proof of death and other facts?
Yes, sir.
Is everything contained therein true and correct and within your personal knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, go right ahead, Ms. Thorne, if you want to have her sign that and let me know when everything's notarized.
Yes, if you'll go ahead and sign that. I'm going to ask you one last question. To the best of your knowledge, was the document that the judge held up ever revoked? Did she ever execute an additional will or anything like that?
No.
Perfect. I'm going to go ahead and have you sign that proof of death and other facts in front of you.
Good, next. Huh?
Well,
Mhm.
Yes, it is the 18th. Your Honor, everything has been notarized. And is completed.
All right. I have signed the order admitting the will to probate and authorizing letters of independent administration with the will annexed. So Ms. West, you'll make sure that you cooperate with Ms. Thorne in getting her a listing of the assets of your mother's estate so that she can provide an inventory to the court within the required time. But I hope everything goes well, and Ms. Thorne, let me know if you need anything else.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you so much.
Y'all have a great one.
You too.
Okay, whoever it was that filed the answer, see if they're out there.
That's Randy.
The hearing was scheduled for August 9th.
Yeah, and it got changed.
Yeah, well, it couldn't have been scheduled within 7 days of being filed.
That wasn't the night.
Let me see that answer.
That's his response.
No, where's the handwritten statement that was filed by the individual? Okay, let me see the will. Order and everything. Okay, good morning, Mr. Druitt.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, do you have the applicant with you? Okay, Elizabeth Ferguson is a daughter of Diana Noon.
That's correct, Your Honor.
Is that how you say it, Noon?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, is she present?
She was going to be in person, but she's not here. It's Keith Roberts who's coming on. Just that.
I'm going to proceed with the hearing. It's not going to keep her from filing a contest if she wants to on some legal ground.
I understand, Your Honor. That's certainly her right to do.
Okay, are you Keith Roberts?
Yes, sir.
Can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Roberts, if you'll raise your right hand, please. You solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call shall be the truth so help you God.
Yes, sir.
Okay, Mr. Roberts, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Diana Noon. Do you recognize that as being her will?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go to the signature page. Ask you, is that her signature on that document?
Yes, sir.
And after the day she made this will on December 16th of 2020, did she ever change it or revoke it?
Not that I'm aware of.
All right, go right ahead, Mr. Druitt.
All right, your name is Keith Roberts, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and we're here to probate the will of Diana Noon.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to hold up a document entitled Proof of Death and Other Facts. And I will ask you, have you read this? And is everything stated in that document true and correct based on your personal knowledge?
Okay. Yes, sir.
Okay. So you're asking the court to appoint you as independent executor of her estate, and you're telling the judge you'll do a good job. Is that right?
Yes, sir. That's correct.
Okay. That's all we have.
So, Mr. Roberts, you're going to make arrangements to sign your proof of death and other facts and your oath before a notary public? Get those
Yes,
back?
sir. I have them in front of me now.
Okay, and get those back to Mr. Druitt. He'll e-file those with the county clerk. I'll sign the order admitting the will to probate and authorizing the clerk to issue letters testamentary please make sure that you cooperate with Mr. Druitt in getting him a listing of the assets of the estate because he has 90 days from the date I signed the order to file an inventory with the court, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, I hope everything goes well. Y'all have a great week. And, Mr. Druitt, you have another case.
Yes, Your Honor.
Thank you, sir.
Hold on, Elizabeth just signed on to the,
Okay.
so hold on, let's see.
Yep. Oh, Lord, my hair looks like hell. Hmm? Nah.
Are you Elizabeth Ferguson?
Yes, sir.
Ms. Ferguson, we've already taken the testimony in this case. Mr. Roberts has made the required proof. All he's got to do is sign and file his notarized statements with the court to admit the will to probate. That does not prevent you from seeking legal counsel to contest the will should you wish to do so in the aftermath of this hearing, but you'll need to talk to an attorney because the answer that you filed the other day does not really join the issue in the case.
Well, that's what he had told me to put so that we could go over it.
Yeah. Yeah, this hearing has been scheduled since August, so I'm not inclined to postpone it.
Well, the only reason why I just found out about this, none of my siblings or anyone has let me know that there was a new will and it was all shock. And I had heard it through the grapevine that it was being probated today.
Okay, well, if you have a legal reason for contesting the probate of the will, you can still make that contest.
Okay.
Under the estates code, you'll need to seek legal counsel to do that.
Okay.
As of right now, I've taken the testimony and the court will take it under advisement pending the submission of the proof of death and other facts and the oath being filed with the court. I would just advise you if you have good reasons for contesting it, you'll need to talk to legal counsel, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right, I hope y'all have a great week. Y'all can, Mr. Roberts and Ms. Ferguson, y'all can sign off. Mr. Druitt has another hearing within another case.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
Is this one self-proven?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Is this just a copy or is that the one that does it matter?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This one.
Okay, is your correct last name Normand with a D?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Ms. Normand, if you'll raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call shall be the truth, so help you God?
Yes, sir.
Okay, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Arlene M. Blanchett. Do you recognize that as being her will?
Yes, sir.
I'm going to go to the signature page. And ask you, is that her signature on that document?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and after the date she made this will, August 13th of 2018, did she ever change it or revoke it?
No, sir.
All right, go right ahead, Mr. Druitt.
Thank you, Your Honor. Your name is Tammy Lynn Norman, is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, and I'm going to show you a document entitled, well, I'll show it to you, Proof of Death and Other Facts. And I'm going to ask you, have you read this and is everything that it states true and correct?
Yes, sir.
And you're asking the judge to appoint you as executor under the will, and you're telling him you'll do a good job. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's all we have, Your Honor.
Okay, you have a notary there?
Certainly do. If
Sir?
you go ahead and- Yes, I've got it right here.
Okay.
We'll just sign it like it on the top line.
Can you date it?
That's okay, we can.
And Ms. Norman, so once they've notarized your signature on the proof of death and other facts and your oath, I'll sign the order admitting your mother's will to probate, authorizing the county clerk to grant you letters testamentary that'll give you authority to act on behalf of the estate. Please make sure that you cooperate with Mr. Druitt in getting him a listing of the assets of your mother's estate, because he's going to have 90 days from today's date to file an inventory with the court, okay?
Yes, sir.
He'll show you how that needs to be done and guide you through the process.
Thank you.
Okay, here's the proof has been notarized.
Gotcha.
You want to go ahead and sign the oath now?
Yes, please. You can just let me know. You don't have to show it to me. If you tell me you're an officer of the court, Mr. Druitt, if you tell me it's been notarized, I'll believe you.
All right, so being signed and notarized as we speak.
I'm trying to take it very easy on you today, Mr. Druitt, because of the University of Texas game this weekend.
Well, I appreciate that, Your Honor. It seems like your team is up and coming, so I hope all goes well in that regard. The difference is that now our daughter is at Texas Tech, so.
Oh, my goodness.
I've kind of have to become a Red Raider.
Absolutely.
So, okay, the oath has been signed and notarized.
All righty. The order has been signed and you're good to go. And Mr. Druitt, let me know if you need anything else. I hope y'all have a great week. Take care
I
now.
appreciate it very much. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Hey, Mr. Broussard, Myra Clay.
Get our video going. Morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Broussard. Do you have the co-applicants with you?
I do. I'm going to turn my computer so you can see my two clients.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
I'm doing good.
Tell you what, Mr. Broussard, you better do a good job today or he's liable to pistol whip you. I've seen it.
I told him I was going to do my best.
I'm meaner than he is.
Hey, I have sisters. I believe you. All right. If y'all will raise your right hands, please. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
I
I do.
Okay, I'm going to hold up what purports to be the last will and testament of Myra Clay. Do y'all recognize it as being her will?
Yes, we do.
Okay, and I'm going to go back to the signature page. Ask you, is that her signature on that document?
Yes.
Yes, it is.
And after the date she made this will on April 27th of 2017, did she ever change it or revoke it?
No.
No.
Okay, go right ahead, Mr. Broussard.
All right, let's see. Each of you has an affidavit in front of you entitled Proof of Death and Other Facts. Have each of you had an opportunity to review that document, and are the statements contained in that proof true and correct to the best of your knowledge?
Yes,
Yes, they are.
All right, Your Honor, that's all the testimony I have.
All righty.
These two, and I'll
You
be
have-
the notary
Are you
today.
gonna notarize everything, Mr. Broussard?
Yes, I'll be the notary. If you
Okay,
go
let me
ahead-
know when their proofs and their oath are notarized, please.
Go ahead and sign on to both documents, please, and push it my way.
Okay, so after y'all sign those and those are notarized, I'm gonna sign the order admitting your mother's will to probate and authorizing the county clerk to issue letters testamentary. The letters are what you're gonna use to show your authority to act on behalf of the estate. So if you need to deal with real estate title companies, financial institutions, insurance companies, stock transfer companies, you'll use those letters to do that. I know that Mr. Broussard's gonna do a great job of advising you on how the process works. Please make sure that you cooperate with him in getting him a listing of the assets of the estate, because he has 90 days from today to file an inventory with the court. But otherwise, if anything else comes up and you need any help with anything, please feel free to let me know. Are you good to go, Mr. Broussard?
Good to go. Everything's signed and stamped, Your Honor. All notarized.
All right, and the order is signed, and holler at me if you need anything else. Y'all have a great week.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
you.
Thank you. You too.
Take care now.
Bye now.
And
Hey, it looks like we got Mr. Moses.
mhm. Let's add that.
What do I need to do? Here we go. You need to get your face in there.
I'm there. Well,
And you
I
probably
can't.
need
No,
to,
we're not that. There we go.
I hope Miss Patty's on.
Morning, Judge. There she is.
Good morning.
Morning.
Morning, Mr. Frederick.
Morning, Judge. How are you?
Wonderful.
Good. Good.
Now, how can we get them, everybody on?
Everybody should be on here.
There you go.
There you go.
There you go.
There's Miss Merrill.
I know.
You're
I
fantastic.
do this every day. All day. Actually, I have one as we speak that I'm not going to be on.
Okay, let's see. It looks like we have, the applicant was going to be Keith Siebenthal, and the witnesses are Patricia Merrill and Melinda McNulty. Okay, are you, Keith Siebenthal in there with Mr. Moses?
Yes, sir.
Okay, could you bring the camera down a little bit? I'm just seeing.
Yeah, yeah, we're trying to.
Okay, right
we
there,
go.
that's fine.
Yeah, perfect.
Okay, and so this is Patricia Merrill.
Yep, that's me.
Okay, I don't see Melinda.
She's
Well,
here with us as well.
I'm here.
Oh, okay, there you are. So go ahead and put Mr. Siebenthal and Melinda in the same camera frame.
There you go. There you go.
Okay, if I can get all three witnesses to raise your right hands, please. Okay, do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this cause should be the truth to help you God?
I do. Yes.
Okay, go right ahead, Mr. Moses.
Judge, do you want me to ask the question?
Why don't
or
you do
just
the
ask
air
whether-
sheet determination first?
Yes, sir, I thought so. Just, I'm going to start off and you can help me if I'm doing it wrong here. I'm going to call Melinda McNulty first. Ms. McNulty, are you familiar with the family, the Siebenthal family?
Yes, sir, I am.
Have you read over the affidavit concerning the identity of the Siebenthal family?
Yes, sir, I have.
Is everything in there true and correct?
Yes, sir, it is.
Also, have you read the report of the ad litem in this case?
Yes, sir.
Do you agree that everything in there is true and correct?
Yes, sir.
No problems whatsoever?
No, sir.
Okay.
Not that I could see.
Okay. I have prepared this affidavit and a copy of it is with the court. Are you prepared to execute it at this time?
Yes, sir.
And have you, okay, she's gonna go ahead and notarize it, Your Honor.
All righty. Mr. Frederick, any questions of this witness?
Judge, I think I'll just confirm. Miss Melinda, you indicated you read the report of the ad litem. That's myself. And in that report, it indicated that I spoke with you regarding the decedent and his familial history. Do you recall that?
Yes, sir, I certainly do.
Okay. No further questions, Judge.
All right, I have read your report. All right,
Judge,
go right ahead, Mr. Moses.
Ms. Merrill,
Yes, sir.
good morning.
Good
Have you
morning.
Have you as well read the affidavit concerning the Siebenthal family?
Yes, sir.
And is everything in there true and correct?
Yes,
To the
sir.
best of your knowledge.
To the best of my
How long
knowledge.
have you known this family?
About 2005.
All right.
Long.
Long time. All right. You are unfortunately recovering from surgery
Yes, sir.
and you're at home.
Yes, sir.
Okay. But you have executed the affidavit, have you not?
Yes, sir.
All right. And I submit it, Your Honor.
All right, any questions of this witness? Mr. Frederick?
Just real quick, briefly, Miss Patricia, my name is Scott Frederick. I'm the ad litem. Do you recall whenever I called you to speak with you about the decedent's familial history?
Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Judge. And
She told me I couldn't use
Thank you, Mr. Frederick.
She told me I couldn't use it. We have to do it again.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Moses, with the applicant.
And Keith Siebenthal, you are, can
Yeah.
get it closer so that the judge can see you. You are one of the two sons.
Correct. Yes.
And have you read the application to determine heirship?
Yes.
And is everything in there true and correct?
Yes, it is.
There's quite a bit of information contained in the application.
Correct.
You've gone over it, have you
I
not?
have, yes.
And you're satisfied with the information contained in there. And you also know that the two witnesses who've appeared this morning are also very familiar with your family.
Yes.
All right. And you're asking the judge to approve your application this morning. are
Yes,
you
that
not?
is correct.
Okay.
All right. Did you tell me that Ms. Merrill's proof had already been notarized, Mr.
I
Moses?
did, but I'm sure we're gonna have to do it over again.
Yeah. Yes, sir. All right. Well, thank you. And we'll wait.
do it.
You just call me, Mr. Moses, and let me know when it's done, and we'll get the orders signed, the judgment declaring heirship and the order authorizing administration, okay?
Yes, sir. Yes, and we'll file it. Okay.
All right, y'all have a great week. Hope everything goes well.
All right.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you for your
Thank you, sir.
time, Judge.
Okay, chief.
Huh?
Tell you what, we'll bring this
Judge,
real quick.
Judge.
She's saying.
Judge Brannick.
Yeah.
Now, we filed an application for independent administration that we hope you would hear today.
I think you already did.
No, well,
Didn't you ask Mr. Siebenthal if he read the proof of death and other facts?
yes.
Okay, is there something else you wanted to present? Go right ahead.
I'm satisfied if you are.
Yeah, no, I'm satisfied you made the requisite proof and we have all the necessary waivers and everything, so,
Beautiful. All right, great. Thank you. I just
all
wanted
right,
to be
take
clear.
care.
Thank you.
It's fast enough.
Didn't take me 3 minutes.
You're fine. That's right. That's me. Yeah, what's that? Oh, okay. There we go. All right.
Hello,
Hello?
Morning.
morning.
There we go.
All right. Well, we're waiting on the judge.
Okay.
No, I'm here, Mr. Yos. I'm waiting on you to appear via video.
Oh, well.
Are we not there?
Hold on here.
Chelsea.
Hold on.
Oh,
Well,
Okay.
uh,
You
I'm the bald-headed guy with the mask on, Judge.
Okay, there was a Chelsea Chandler on here. I don't know if she's involved in this estate or not. Who's going to be testifying this morning? I think you got Michelle Askew, Bobby Darwin, and Jesse Ann Eubanks. Is that correct?
That's right. I also have Melissa Lane and Cynthia Worsham.
And Michelle has, oh, excuse me. I think he said.
And Michelle Askew, she's going to be coming in by Zoom.
I already see Michelle Askew.
Okay. All right.
She's here.
Okay.
And I see a device that says it's Ann and Bill, and I don't know who that is.
that's me, Jesse Ann Eubanks. So I
Okay.
do go by Ann.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. Let's see. We got Jesse. Melissa's here. Cynthia's here.
Are you
Bobby's
talking
here.
about with you in the room with you?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Could you put the camera on them, please, Mr. Yost?
I sure can. Hold on just a minute. Let's see. That's Bobby Darwin. Just tell them who your name is.
Hi, I'm Melissa Lane. Cynthia Worsham.
All right. All right. Ms. Eubanks, if you and Ms. Askew could raise your right hands, please. You and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God.
Yes.
Okay, I didn't hear you, Ms. Askew. Are you muted? You might see if your volume is turned up on your device or if your device is muted, please. Okay.
Is she on there yet?
She's on the video, but I'm not hearing her. Okay. Mr. Darwin, if you'll raise your right hand, please. Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Okay, and if you'll go on to the other two witnesses, Ms. Worsham, and y'all will raise your right hands, please. Do you and each of you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you're about to give in this call should be the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Yost, tell me what you're trying to do this morning. Are you trying to probate the holographic will
Yes, I am.
and do a determination of heirship?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay.
The will, as it's written, does not dispose of all of the assets of the decedent.
Okay.
And that's the reason. So part of it will have to be, will have to pass by intestacy.
Okay. So who's gonna identify the will?
Ms. Eubanks is going to do the proof of death and other facts. The identity of the will are going to be Melissa Lane, and Ms. Worsham.
Okay.
They were
Let's go over to Ms. Worsham and Ms. Lane.
Okay. Ms. Worsham and Ms. Lane.
I'll get this.
Okay.
All right, Ms. Worsham and Ms. Lane, I'm gonna hold up what purports to be the holographic will of Britt Eubanks. Do y'all recognize that as being completely in his handwriting?
Yes.
Do y'all recognize the signature at the bottom as being that of Brent?
Yes.
And that is dated April 28th of 2021,
Yes. Yes.
which was the same date of his death. Is that correct?
Yes. Right.
Okay, any other questions you wish to ask the witnesses relating to this holographic will, Mr. Yo?
No, I do not.
Okay, I assume that you provided them with proofs.
Yes, they have proofs there in front of them, and they're going to execute them right now, if that's agreeable with you.
Okay, why don't you proceed with the, while they're taking care of those, why don't you go ahead and proceed with the heirship determination?
Okay.
Go ahead, ladies.
All right. Ms. Eubanks?
Yes.
Well, they didn't relate to the heirship. They related to the holographic will.
Yeah.
On your book, right? Yes.
Oh.
Mr.
Your Honor.
Schneider?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I don't guess, Mr. Schneider, you had any questions related to the holographic will?
No, Your Honor.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you, Walt.
Go right ahead, Mr. Yost.
All right, Ms. Eubanks?
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
You have the copy of the proof of death and other facts that we have filed in this case. Is that correct?
That's correct, sir.
Okay. Is the proof of death and other facts, are they correct in every way?
Yes, they are.
All right. And you have applied to serve as the independent administrator of the will. And if you're appointed, you will correctly perform those duties as directed by the court and by the statutes. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Then do you have the notary public there with you?
Yes, I do. This is Miriam Barrett.
Okay. Then, Your Honor, if that's all right with you, I have no further questions to ask her unless you do.
Well, my only question is probably of you, Mr. Yost. Do we have a waiver from Ron Lane?
Yes, we do.
Okay, very good.
Yes.
You may
yes,
proceed.
Yes. Okay. And, okay. So the handwriting, we have the handwriting affidavit. Hold on just a minute. By Mr. Where is it? All right, we have Mr. Darwin here who can speak to the handwriting. The airship. The airship determination. Yes, the airship determination. Yes, and he's right here. And then we have Ms. Askew by Zoom. Hopefully we'll be able to listen to her at this point.
Have you been able to, okay, can you hear me, Ms. Askew? Okay, please dial 748-0247.
Does she need an area code with that?
It's 409 area code.
Right. Wow.
Okay, can you hear me, Ms. Askew?
I can hear you fine.
All right. Have you been provided with a proof, a statement of a witness relating to the? Can you mute your? Okay, Okay, Mr. Yost, what would you like to ask this witness? No.
Ms. Askew.
Okay, that's not gonna work.
She has to mute her.
Yes.
Yeah, were you provided with a proof, a document to sign related to the heirship of Brent?
Yes, sir.
Is everything in there true and correct and within your personal knowledge?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, you're going to make arrangements to sign that before a notary public, return that to Mr. Yost. Mr. Snyder, do you have any questions of this witness?
No questions, Your Honor.
Okay, I've read your report and thank you for that. All right, Mr. Yost, do you have any questions of the witness before I excuse her?
No, I do not, Your Honor.
Okay, Ms. Askew, thank you for being here today. You may be excused.
We now have Mr. Darwin, who's the other witness. And Mr. Darwin, have you read the statement of facts concerning the heirship of the heirs?
Yes.
Okay, they true and correct in every way?
Yes.
Okay. I have no further questions to ask him, and we can have him sign the affidavit in front of our notary who is here.
That sounds good. So is Mrs. Eubanks in Louisiana?
No, she's
not. I'm in Texas.
She's in Salado, Texas, I believe.
Oh, okay. That's right. Brent and Lisa got married in Louisiana. I forgot. She's in Bell County.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. Ms. Eubanks, if you read the proof of death and other facts?
Yes, I have.
Okay, they're true and correct in every way. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, and you'll get the notary to sign it there.
Okay, I can go ahead. You want me to go ahead and do that right now?
If the notary's there and can see you do it, that'd be fine.
She is. She's here right now.
Okay. Your Honor, I think that takes care of all the witnesses and the testimony that I have.
Okay. Did you have any questions of any of the other witnesses, Mr. Snyder?
No, Your Honor.
Thank you so much for your time today, and thank you for your report, which I read. You may be excused if you so desire, Mr. Snyder.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Let me see. Well, I guess you're going to have to get Ms. Askew's notarized document up to me, Mr. Yost.
Yes, I will. And as soon as I get her stuff, I will forward it, the documents to you. And then at that point in time, you can, if you're inclined to, you can sign the.
You got that? Where that was last?
Yes, it is.
Yeah, well, that's fine. If you want to call me, Mr. Yost, and just let me know when everything's here, I'll be happy to stop what I'm doing and sign your orders for you.
Okay, thank you. I appreciate your help.
All right, well, Ms. Eubanks, whenever I've signed the orders. You'll have 90 days from that date to file what's called an inventory appraisement and list claims with the court. So you'll need to cooperate with Mr. Yost in getting him information about the assets of Brent's estate. And, but I know he'll do a good job of guiding you through the process. So y'all let me know if you need anything. And I hope it goes as smoothly as it can under the circumstances.
Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, y'all take care.
Bye.
Isn't this hearing supposed to be in person?
No, sir.
This Ruby Clear kid? Okay, and give me a minute. Let me finish reading this.
Are you getting that? Okay, so you want me to delete that?